welcome to today's video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Before we start, make sure you hit the subscribe button and also the notification bell so that you're going to be alerted whenever I post new videos. And also make sure to leave a comment down below on any question that you may have, and also remember to share the video with 5 of your friends if it really helped you or if you like my kind of content. So right now all I'm going to be doing is showing you 3 simple ways on how to style afro kinky, at least how I would style it. Then afterwards, towards the end of the video is when I'm going to be explaining. I'm going to go into more of an in-depth explanation about the hairstyle, the pros, the cons, and the price, and basically details about the hairstyle according to what I experienced. So make sure you tune in and watch till the end of the video to get all the information. So for the first hairstyle, all I was doing was removing my hair accessories from my jewelry box or accessories box. So you're going to need a few hair clips, a few hair ties. If you have small dark ones, they're actually more preferable than anything. I have a beret, I have a hair clip, and also another hair bead. I call it hair stuff, but you can call it hair beads because that's just what they are. They're just accessories. So the first hairstyle is to the half up, half down hairstyle. So I'm just gonna do it really fast because it's just supposed to be easy and simple. So let me start. So what you're going to be doing is you're gonna take a small section of your hair. First, start off by parting by doing a side part on your hair. Then take a large chunk on your, this is my right side, and hold it like so. Take also a small portion, around 4 pieces of hair extension. If you have normal hair, you'll just be able to estimate it. Then all you do is tie it back. And with that simple style, you have a hairstyle that looks like this. It's just basically half down, half up. So this is how it looks. Okay, so for the next hairstyle, it's going to be a sort of ponytail. So I'm just going to be using an Alice band because my hair is really it's a lot and it's big in size. So I'm going to use an Alice band, and you're going to need a scarf for this one. So what you're going to do is we're going to tie it up in a ponytail, and we're going to use the, what's this called, the headscarf later on. So right now you can leave around 4. You can leave 2 hanging parts at the front. They don't really have to be even, so you can put 4 on this side and 2 on this side. For me, that's what I prefer anyway. Okay, I just decided to leave it like that. So I'm just gonna put this accessory in because I want both sides to have kind of the same look. Because it's gonna take a while, so let me just put it first. Okay, so the accessory is in. Feel like the braid is so huge and I wanted them to be even. Yeah, that's it. So my hair is up in a bun. It took a while, but yeah. So that's it for the second look. I feel like I want to put earrings on just to see how it looks. So for the last hairstyle, it's double space buns. So all you're going to do is take a chunk of your hair at the front. I've already done one, so I'm gonna use this next one to illustrate. Just take a chunk of your hair like this, very gently, because you still want to have edges after you're done with the hairstyle. You come and try to even them out as much as you can. Hold it like that, because I already say this is really kinky, so it has a very rough texture. So the minute you hold it, you try to, it has pretty good hold. You don't really need a lot of different clips to make it stay in place. The only thing is you're gonna put rubber bands around your space band so that they don't end up coming out. But then you can do it like this, or just a plain pussycat. You can leave some hair at the front. This is how it has ended up looking like. I just put these two at the center. So, yeah. Maybe you could do them neater or smaller if you have, you know, smaller extensions. You're gonna need more hair ties, but this is what I could do currently. Obviously, if I was going out, I'd just make them a bit neater, but this is what they're gonna look like when you try them out. Okay, so that was it for the 3 hairstyles. As you can see, they're really simple, they're really easy to do, even if you don't, and they're not even that time consuming if you're a person who doesn't like spending a lot of time on the hair. So right now I'm just gonna give you all the details of the hair. I'm gonna start with the most frequently asked question, which is regards to the price. First, the hairstylist who did my hair charged me 1,000 Kenyan shillings. So I think that's pretty affordable considering the length of the braids. Let me just stand up so that you see the length. So they go up to, when you stretch them out, they can go up to, they're obviously below your waist length. So I'd say tailbone, they're near tailbone length. So for me that was a really good price considering how long they are. The price of the actual kinky braids was 270 shillings. I bought them at T.W.S lady. I'll put the exact braid that I used here so that you see which one it is, just in case you want to try the hairstyle. Then the number of packets that I used was, I used 3 black packets, and number 1 and number 30. You see for down here, obviously it's a lighter color than the top part. The top part is number 1. Let me show you some of the braid extension that I have left. Okay, so I think I already mentioned what number of packets that I used, but for comprehension purposes I used 3 black number 1. I used 3 packets of number 1, which is black, you know, the really black, the ebony black. And for down here I used 1 packet of number 30, and I kid you not, this is all I have left. This is how they look like. This is all I have left from those 3 braids because it took a lot of hair. Let me just remove this so you can actually see them well. So this is how I was looking at the beginning of the video. So this is all of them. There are a lot. If you don't like this many, you can just reduce the number of packets that you want to use. This is what the packet looks like. This is the packet for number 1. Sorry, this is the packet for number 1. This is where the color normally is. Since Darling has rebranded, this is what the new packets are looking like, and it's Lucky Kinky. I think the braids themselves cost 270 shillings per packet. So in total I used, let me calculate. In total I used 1080 for buying the braids. So in total it was 2080. I washed my hair at home and treated my hair at home, so, and I didn't want to blow dry my hair, so that's why the stylist was charging 1000. I feel if she were to add the wash and blow dry, it would have cost it would have been an extra 100 shillings or an extra 150 shillings. I'm not really sure, but you can see I like the texture of Afro Kinky because it's so light. It's really light. If you compare this to braids, honestly Afro Kinky is so freaking light. I like it a lot. In regards to color combinations, you can put any color you want. There's so many colors from number 1. Number 1 is the jet black. There's 133. That means it's 1 on top, black on top, and a lighter brown at the bottom. You can be creative. You can just do anything that you like. If you want the brunette color, this isn't blonde, this is brunette. For the blonde, if you want it, it's number 27. When I put the site, you'll be able to see all the colors that are available. Let me just move to the side so you'll be able to follow. What they do with regards to plating is that once they attach the hair in your head, I don't want to remove this one, but once they, oh, we have a piece here that's been separated. All they do is they take the hair, that's how it looks. They separate it to the size that you want. Obviously you're the one who's gonna tell the salonist what you want, what size you want, I mean. Then they're gonna measure according to the size that you asked for. They separate it. Afro Kinky is really rough. It has a very rough texture. They're not as silky as braids. And you can also do box braids. You can do different kinds of hairstyle with this. It doesn't only do twists. If you look at the packet, for example, this chick has done 4 locks. Then this chick, she still has 4 locks. It's the same chick. Personally, I don't advise you to do 4 locks. Honestly, I did that hairstyle once back in 2017, and I promise you I don't think I'm ever gonna do them again. It is the worst hairstyle I've ever done. It's too painful, and honestly, if you're somebody who has a sensitive scalp, I don't ever recommend you to do that hairstyle. It's just not worth your time. Okay, but with regards to how they plait, I'm gonna put the video of Darling in the description box below, so you can see a tutorial on how they do it, just in case you're the one you want to plait your own self. Personally, I don't plait my own hair, but if you want to plait yourself, that's fine, and you have the ability, that's fine. So all they do is attach this part at the root. For some reason it's not separating completely, it's really tangled. They separate your hair at the root. They separate the hair, they join it to the root. Then when it comes down, when the hair starts reaching the end, for example it's like this, they've twisted it here. Yep, they've twisted it like that, and let's say it has reached a point like this. So you can see this isn't the same length as this, I mean height. Yeah, what they do is they take another section of hair and join it on one side of the two strands, because they're two strand twists, and then they continue twisting it down until the length that you want. If you want them to be extra long, you really have to be careful so that you don't end up causing damage to your real hair or putting so much tension that your own scalp can't handle. But would I recommend them? Yes, I do. First of all, I think it was a really good holiday hairstyle. I like the fact that they were really bulky. I stopped doing braids. I mean, not the fact that they were bulky, the fact that they're sizable. You know, sometimes you don't want really small braids. So that was it for this video. And I think I already said, if I hadn't mentioned before, if you ever want to wash them, they're easy to wash because Afro Kinky dries really easily. It's a fast drying braid extension. So if you want to swim, you can swim in them. The only problem is once you swim, because obviously these things, your hair collects water. It's gonna take all the water from the pool, and all the water from the pool is just gonna go to your hair. So you need to be careful. Once you're out of the pool, I advise you to always put your hair behind your shoulders, on your shoulders, just above your neck like this, so you don't end up feeling all the tension on your neck from carrying the hair. Then just stay a while out of the pool so that your hair can actually dry, and so that you don't end up breaking your hair. I think I've said a lot of things. I hope that's all the information that you need with regards to the length. I'll put the link in the description box below for Darling's tutorial on how to do the braid. They're the ones who actually advertise the hairstyle, so that they advertise the hairstyle with another lady who they put the picture of. So that was it for today's video. Thank you so much for